He walk around like a girl to me with tight clothes on, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But the Cat Williams thing is going viral now about him talking about all the people and coming out. Is it just a distraction? Is that part of the? Is Cat Williams one of Big Mama's babies? I think he's one of Big Mama's babies because he always kind of like telling the truth and coming out and exposing their ass a little bit.
All I'm gonna tell you is don't take sides and watch.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to take sides. You can be deceived. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. A motherfucker can mean well and fuck some shit up.
Mm.
Right? So don't take sides in none of the Hollywood shit. If it's coming out of Hollywood, it's intended to distract you from something else. The thing is, when you see that, that's ask yourself, what do they don't want me to see?
Yeah, smoke screen.
Yeah. If they want me to look to LA, what's going on in New York?
Right.
What's going on in Miami? What's going on in New Orleans? Just look, you will see.
Yeah.
Anytime it's a big Hollywood fiasco, it's gonna be some shit going on. Somebody gonna be reporting on it, and ain't nobody gonna see it because they're gonna be stuck on the celebrity gossip.
Mm-hmm. 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 It's just evidence that makes the America the oldest land. Oh yeah, I got evidence. Hey, nigga, when I put this shit out, this the end. This the end. Ain't no coming back after this. Hey, the people that got this book know. You got these books right here, the part 1 and part 2. This ends the game because he show how this land really is the promised land. This land really is the Israel land of Israel. All that they was talking about. Because how they just go make up that land in Israel over there in 1940 something. Where was Israel before then? Huh?
First of all, if they use something out the Bible, it don't got nothing to do with the Americas.
No, he didn't use nothing out the Bible. He used shit off of the old maps. This dude saying that ISIS got a temple over here. This dude saying that
in the Grand Canyon,
Chicago, huh?
Temple ISIS was in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that's what he's saying in his book.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said that South America like was ancient Sumer. And you know what? Some of the shit he's saying is starting to make sense because Zachariah Stitching, everything that he talked about that the Anarchists was using as like make beer and all that shit, it come out of South America. So was ancient Sumer really in South America? Is these motherfuckers trying to switch us up? Because look, like all the stuff today, if you go read Zachariah, I didn't figure this out until I read this book, right? When I read these books, I thought about, damn, all that shit Zachariah Stitching was saying about them getting the Brazilian plum and the mandrake, it was native to South America. All these different plants they were using was native to South America. So I'm saying that how are they telling us these people was in ancient Babylon when these people were using everything from South America? But this right here, but I ain't gonna get too much into it. But when you see the pictures that I'm gonna put, that this brother got in this book and the different temples he's showing, like this book is game over. 12L or no, this book game over. This book game over on the 3-card Molly shit. Cause like today, Rod, I went up to the store and it was a dude out there. He came out with the 3 tops and shit. Right here, like a little thing on there. He's like, "Hey man, hey, tell me which you want. Hey, you want to make some money? Tell me what." Then some other. I was like, "Man, I don't want to play. I already know it's a gyp, right? Because I know gypsies, right?" Some other dude walked out of nowhere. He had $400 in his hand, right? Somebody got me on echo. Yeah, he had $400 in his hand. He's like, "Nah, you don't gotta play. All you gotta do is just be a witness for him." Kind of find out them niggas working together. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I say, y'all working together. I don't want to play. We said, "No, you can win some money." So when he did this shit, the dude won, and he said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna give you $20 off of that, and to work with me." Then he said, "Hold on. Let's play again. I'm gonna give you 40 if I win again." So the whole time I said, "Nah, man, I don't want to play." I kept on telling him, so I didn't ever really participate with no money. But then at the end, when they saw I didn't want to play, I walked out, right? And I saw them all standing together, saying that we couldn't get that dude, man. So they all fucking working together on this 3-card Molly top shit. And that's the same fucking thing that's going on with us with the land. They trying to tell us the land that we all Africans, and this is African is where everything started at, or the over on that side of the world is where everything started at. But then the whole time shit is over here.
Hey, I'm about to go out and come back in, Elder. I can't hear you.
Go ahead. I think your phone cut out. Yeah, but hey, these books in that lie, bro. I'm telling you. Why we got a Cairo over here? Cairo, Illinois. We got Memphis. We got like Khalifa land. All that land was considered as the Khalifa land was considered as Israel. Like I can show you in this book, man. Like the maps and shit that this dude got. This dude ends the game, man. This dude ends the game. I'm telling you. And then not to mention them other books that I got that I ain't even with the lady. See all this shit tying together. And then they show you the Armac helmets over in America, and then they show you the Armac helmets over in Ethiopia. So, and then you got to just put your common sense together to say, okay, the Anunnakis had ships where they can fly all over the place. They didn't have the old sailboat like these people, caveman niggas had. These niggas can fly in crafts. So they was all over. But the point I'm making is that somebody did a serious job to make us think that we Africans.
So that's because the only way you can lose your birthright is by forfeiture. That means you don't know it's there and you just walk off and leave it. Or surrender. That means you give it up. Mm-hmm. So we ain't surrendering, and we ain't forfeiting. We ain't backing down, and we ain't giving up. It's as simple as that. So as long as you don't know you from this land, you don't know where your birthright from. You can't activate the internal energies required to move you where you need to be on the planet in order for you to receive what's yours. It's frequency and vibrations that unlock your birthright. Goal is to be your best self.
That's right. Be your best self. Hey, we ain't gonna hold you long, bro. We got about 10 more minutes. We gonna let me put this up there though. We're going to come back with another one. We just have to clear this part up. We already got me and Rod already got like 100 and some tapes, just breaking down just about everything you name on this type of topic, right? So if you go down and check out, if you want to listen to Rod Hayes tapes, all you gotta do is go to the playlist and then scroll down to Rod Hayes tapes, and it got probably like 100 and some tapes, just breaking down every single thing. How the castles turned into prisons, how the slave trade was faked. I mean, you name it. We create a hollow. This is it's a hologramic world. We got like so many Q&As. You know what I'm saying? So we got like enough hits to last us for a while, like hours, 3-4 hour tapes. So like I say, y'all want to go check that out. And like I say, our whole game is we expose these guys, and the computer, the algorithm is picking up on that. Damn, they finally got there on the truth. That's why this right here is the real truth. Everything is, I believe AI is exposing some of this shit. That's why it's letting it promotes some of this, like like the paperwork thing. And it promotes this type of shit. And I had to say, like, what if this is against what we're doing? But then I said the AI is out to overthrow the beings that's in control of the planet, and they want to take over eventually. Or they want to give us a chance, a window. I think by AI doing what it's doing, is going to give us a window to take over or to get back in power.
AI is a program to monitor resources.
Go ahead.
So it's fun predetermined scripts. According to the resources available, it tried to use efficiency to keep the most distracting of them in the forefront financially speaking. So what is it going to fund? It's going to fund the thing that's going to distract the most people for the least amount of money.
Mm.
And as the money deteriorate, it's going to, the things that you don't see on the peripheral, it's going to be closing, like a police station here, a fire station there, right? A city hall over here. We ain't going to be seeing it because it's one little thing at a time.
Mm.
But the big thing is going to spend the least amount of money on is the AI show called Biden administration. Right. That's the easiest program to run with the least amount of finance.
Damn, that's cold right there, boy. That's cold. The Biden program. Yeah, but that Biden program about to get ready to bite itself out, man. And oh, yes, another thing too. What you think about? We didn't get much into it, but they bringing the mask back now, man. Now you gotta have a mask to go in everywhere now.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
All of a sudden, 2024 election year, now everybody got to wear a mask again.
That's called a turnaround.
Go ahead.
In the lies, they tell you you're gonna see the same thing coming out you seen going in. Right? And that's how you gonna know when that part of the job is done. But you got to be able to determine it, to discern it, because it's gonna be upside down and backwards, inside out and reversed. You got to be able to see it. This is where you talk about getting to 5-bit quantum encryption to break past AI. Because now you got to see with a higher level of intelligence in order to see the mirrors that's set up on your way out. Right? So you got different programs running. And as each one of them closed out, right? Like, let's say, for instance, the Tupac conjure. It's time to close out, right? He came in Tupacalypse Now, right? All right. And Tupac was a Panther, right? And a Panther is a cat, right? And Cat is Williams because he had a album called Catpocalypse.
Right, go ahead.
Right, so it's a blues note, Blue House flip. On a knock to a knockback on a turnaround on a 22-year plan manifested a certain man. I guarantee I sparked the brain to change the game. Right?
Yeah.
So that'll be an alarm represented by the wheel of Dharma. The necklace he wearing, the wheel of Dharma. Dharma. So be it. Let time roll on. Right? Karma. Reward as time go on according to the deed. Right? Restore everything back to its original function under one circumstance, under one condition. Right? The one circumstance being restore the great mother. The one condition is restore the great law. There is no other.
No other way around it.
Right.
Big Mama got to come back.
Right. So these the knocks we're getting from Pops in order to put the new world in order.
We have a chance to forge for ourselves a new world order. And do you believe George Bush was a double agent, man? Because he showed fanging them people right when he at his funeral. He handed out them a letter saying that they know everything. I told him everything.
He was the highest ranked member in the Western Hemisphere in that group called the Illuminati. See, they were supposed to have been referees, but they went into business for themselves and tried to take over. And he was the one that was supposed to bring in the Amero, which is the Mexican, Canadian, United States currency. UNESCO, the United North American, some shit, all of them, he was supposed to have been the one that all of that's under. And he would only had the answer to the beast. Well, we didn't want to be slaves no more, so fuck them.
You got to be part of that.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to show us some love, man. Send Rod a dollar. Everybody, we got like about almost 1,400 people in here. That's a lot of people, man. Tuned in for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, show them some love. Hey, Rod, what about the squatters' rights? Somebody asking about squatters' rights. So they use the black conquistadors?
Squatters' rights came from Europe under the Admiralty salvage law. In the law of the land, there's no such thing as a squatter right. Right? The squatter is allowed to inhabit a piece of land with the permission of the owner indefinitely. That's the closest thing to a squatter's right, but you got to have the permission of the owner. Under the feudal system, when they was taking over, they was giving out land patents based off occupancy of territory, and then they would send out surveyors to map out your parcels. So when they used the squatters' rights, it was part of implementing the theft of the land and putting it under the jurisdiction of the corporation. Because the people that came and settled on the land was agents of the corporation, knowingly or unknowingly. So the corporation then created an embassy around that person, and that's how he was able to use a squatter's right, because they were still surveying the land. And as they survey the land, they can set up embassies in order to settle claims of rightful ownership in the time of the settlement of the dispute. And they use that as what they call a deed to the land. The deed is just giving them permission to negotiate terms to restore the land to its proper owners. But people take that to mean ownership. If it meant ownership, you would never be having to pay taxes. That means you would be holder in due course. You would have the allodial title. They don't have that.
Yeah, they don't got the allodial title. Really deep to me, man, because on this side, I don't see no history of it besides spirituality, besides like some type of spirituality that we had with Mother Nature. I don't see no Christianity, none of it, no signs of it, besides through the Dogon information that's found in the Grand Canyons. They talk about the motion of the sun and all that. And we could get into that.
Yeah, but you got to remember, the Dogon go back thousands of years before Christianity.
That's right. Christianity come from Dogon.
And you also got to realize that a lot of the priesthoods would use those gates at each one of the pyramid complexes in order to traverse the earth.
Yeah, yeah.
They go around the world using pyramid portals.
Yeah, it's called jumping. I know you're telling me. Tahuti open a vote to he can do his chant. Tahuti can whisper. And the wall open up. You walk right through. Boom. Then you come out onto another spot. Yeah. I saw that. I seen that in the video before. I've been with Tahuti when they did that. Walk through walls, all that. It's certain different chants and rhythms you can make, frequencies you can make to alter the molecules and to make them condense, or you could just alter your body to walk through them, condense, compress, because all this is just molecules compressed together real tight. If you knew a certain, like if you look at when you turn in your truck, if you used to have that subwoofers, the windows, when you just turn the subwoofer on, the sound make the windows vibrate like this. If that shit hitting hard enough, you blow the windows out. If you got some people got to get plastic windows. Hey, shit hit so hard, right? but that sound can break down molecules.
So,
And
sister put a urgent question in the comment.
what is it?
She said, if they the few and we the many, how did they habit of child molestation run so rapid through our families? And that's important that y'all pay attention to this. Long time ago,